My name is GermanEGranados, and today I will be talking about pattern of behavioral, physiological, and performance parameters before insemination in dairy cows that became pregnant or not to first service. The objective of this study was to compare the pattern of these parameters before artificial insemination in dairy cows that became pregnant or not to their first service, and to characterize the association between the parameters of interest and the first service outcome. Our hypothesis is that behavioral, physiological, and performance sensor-generated parameters will be different for cows that became pregnant or not to first service postpartum. 3,002 parities were selected for analysis, 932 primiparous and 2,070 multiparous cows at a commercial farm in New York State. Information regarding milk yield, fat, protein, lactose, and milk conductivity were obtained from the parlor every milking session, where each stall was equipped with an inline milking meter and milk analyzer. Weekly, at around 245 days in gestation, a total of 2,016 cows receive a neck collar mounted 3D accelerometer for eating and rumination behavior. At the same time, 1,081 reticular rumen boluses were assigned to cows for temperature and physical activity monitoring. After calving, all cows were assigned a leg sensor for rest behavior and steps, and live weight was recorded daily using an automatic walkover scale. A total of 1,723 cows had body weight records. For analysis, cows were grouped by parity 1 versus 2, and multiparous cows were grouped based on lactation number, second lactation, and third and greater lactation. Cows were assigned a value for dichotomous variable disease based on health records, from 0 to 56 decimil. Cows received a value of 1 if they had a record of disease. A total of 747 cows had disease records. Cows with no disease recorded were assigned a value of 0. Daily data from -14 to 56 decimil was averaged for time periods: -14 to -8, -7 to -3 for pre-calving, -2 to 2 for calving, 3 to 7 decimil, 8 to 14, 15 to 28, and 29 to 56 decimil were the time periods. Primiparous cows received time AI at 84 ±3 decimil, and multiparous cows received time AI at 66 ±3 decimil after synchronization of ovulation with the double ovsync protocol. Pregnancy diagnosis conducted at 32 and 63 ±3 days after first service by transrectal ultrasonography. All the statistical analyses were conducted in SAS 9.4. We used proc means and univariate for descriptive statistics. Data was analyzed by parity using ANOVA with repeated measurements, proc mix. Fixed effects were first service outcome, pregnant or not pregnant, with first service season, disease, and lactation group for multiparous cows only has co-founders. Cow within first service outcome group was the random effect and object of repeated measurements. In the results, for primiparous cows, we can see that milk yield, fat yield, protein yield, and lactose yield were greater all times periods for pregnant than non-pregnant cows. Number of laying bouts per day was greater for all time periods for non-pregnant than pregnant cows, and a tendency for body temperature was found. No effect on group or group by time interaction was observed for any other variable. For multiparous, there was a group by time interaction for eating, temperature, body weight, fat, protein, and lactose. What we find is temperature, body weight, and fat Open cows had graded values through all the time points, but for protein and lactose, pregnant cows had greater values through all time points. A tendency for rumination, activity, and fat to protein ratio was found, and no effect for all the other variables. In summary, we identified new associations and better understand known associations between sensor-generated parameters and reproductive outcomes. We conclude that there are differences in behavioral, physiological, and performance parameters before insemination in lactating dairy cows that become pregnant or not to first service, but these differences are parity specific. In the future, we will explore how this sensor data can be used to predict first service outcome. This project was financially supported by US AFRINIFA to Julio Giordano.